Good morning, Vancouver, and welcome to the Channel 5 News Crew. I'm Greg Smith, and this is my co-anchor, Willow Thixon. Today we have a riveting story in regards to the most important thing in your life, your bones.
I will tell you what's really been weird for me, though, as a doctor, is ending up on the other side of the stethoscope as a patient. Because I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I was diagnosed with RA Christmas of 2002. Yeah, I asked for a snowboard. Don't end up on Santa's naughty list. And I don't know, I think if you don't know what rheumatoid arthritis is, basically it's an autoimmune disease where my body attacks itself and ends up deteriorating and inflaming and destroying the joints. So that's what's going on inside of my body.
After today's broadcast, you should be able to classify the difference between osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. You should be able to assess the effects that exercise has on the symptoms and pain of a patient with rheumatoid arthritis. And finally, you should be able to explain the effect that exercise has on the quality of life in the rheumatoid arthritic patient. Hey folks, just to make sure we're on the same page before we start here, do you know what arthritis is?
It is a joint disorder that involves inflammation of one or more joints.
And do you know how many people it affects?
Over 50 million Americans, young and old.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And do you know the two most common types of arthritis?
There is osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis.
Finally, do you think exercising would be positive or negative on the effects of rheumatoid arthritis?
There is a growing body of evidence suggesting that different types of exercise, including endurance, resistance, strength, pool, and even yoga, have been shown to improve the quality of life in the rheumatoid arthritic patient. On that note, let's jump right in and meet our reporter Jordan in the field.
Hi, Jordan Huda reporting for Channel 4 News, live in the field. Osteoarthritis is a mechanical abnormality involving degradation of the joints, including articular cartilage and subchondral bone. Some symptoms may include joint pain, tenderness, stiffness, and locking, differentiating from rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease that results in a chronic, systematic inflammatory disorder that may affect tissues and organs, but principally attacks flexible synovial joints. Back to you, Greg and Willow.
Thank you, Jordan. That was very insightful. It looked a little windy out there.
Knowing the difference is important, but understanding how to assess pain and treatment, as well as understanding how to increase the quality of life in the rheumatoid arthritic patient, is paramount to our investigation.
For all of that information, we're going to have to send it out to our next reporter, Courtney. Courtney?
Hello, I'm Courtney reporting from the field. There are different methods used to assess the level of rheumatoid arthritis symptoms and pain that are easily available to you all. The first of these is the short form 36, which outlines 36 questions on a 5-point rating scale and is designed to assess both physical and mental health. There's also the HAQ, also known as the Health Assessment Questionnaire for Rheumatoid Arthritis. It's available to everyone here. On the site just shown, you can click through a series of questions regarding your day-to-day activities and it will produce a score for you. Finally, if you're training a person with rheumatoid arthritis, it would be helpful to use something called the Visual Analog Pain Scale, which is a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the most pain and 1 being no pain at all, which can be used to assess pain while exercising. When you think of exercising, do you think,
ain't nobody got time for that?
Well, recent studies have shown that exercising just a few times a week can be beneficial for those suffering from rheumatoid arthritis. Today, I'm with exercise specialist Sage, who will be showing us some exercises specifically for those suffering from rheumatoid arthritis. So Sage, can you explain some exercises that will help those with rheumatoid arthritis?
Yes, I will, but before I do that, I'd like to explain the benefits exercise has on rheumatoid arthritis. Recent research studies have shown that exercise can help improve quality of life, as well as strength and balance for those suffering with rheumatoid arthritis.
Wow, that's so interesting. So for someone suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, what specific exercises would help?
There's many exercises you can do but for today's purposes, we'll focus on yoga, as well as exercises in a temperate pool, and then transfer on to dynamic strength training. So to begin, I'll show you some yoga exercises, some postures. Yoga is great because it's very low impact. As well, according to studies, it has been shown to decrease perception of pain, reduce depression, and improve balance, as well as improve overall quality of life. To receive the benefits, you want to practice yoga only 3 times a week for about 75 minutes each time. This involves weight-bearing postures modified to minimize joint stress. So to begin, I'd like to ask you to demonstrate the postures. Could you do that for me? Sure. Okay, great. Okay, great. So while Courtney is demonstrating these exercises, why doesn't everyone try these at home? We're beginning with Setu Bandhasana, also known as bridge posture. To begin, we'll have Courtney lying on the ground and the hands at her sides. Now just lift your hips up and hold. As simple as that. That's Setu Bandhasana. The next posture we have is Virabhadrasana 1, also known as warrior pose. This posture is great to help improve balance, as well as hip, knee, and shoulder mobility. It also helps stretch the chest and improves leg strength and flexibility. So as you can see, this is all around great posture. Courtney, to begin, start with a staggered stance, 1 foot in front of the other. Great, now bring your arms up at 90 degrees, and then slightly bring them back a bit, like this. That's great. So now make sure to keep your core engaged so we don't have any sway back. Then you would just hold this position. Final yoga posture, we're going to do Vikrasana.
Also known as tree pose.
So for Vikrasana, for those with rheumatoid arthritis, we want to have a slightly modified version. So to begin, just use the wall for balance. For those at home, you can use the wall or a chair. And now just lift one leg up, take a deep breath in, and hold. This posture is really great for balance, as well as core and leg strength.
That was great. As you can see, all of these would be easy to do in your own home. So what other types of exercise can people do?
Well, we also have exercises in a temperate pool and dynamic strength training exercises. But now let me talk a little bit about temperate pool exercises. Studies have shown that exercise in a temperate pool twice a week significantly improves muscle endurance in the upper and lower extremities for patients suffering with rheumatoid arthritis. Can you believe that?
No, I never knew.
Last but certainly not least, we have dynamic strength training as a fantastic option for those battling with symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. So in a recent study, they've shown that as little as 2 to 3 days a week for 45 minutes each time, you can have improvements in muscle strength.
Huh. Now, isn't that story riveting, Courtney? You learn something new every day. Now here, live on the scene, we have Jordan.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm here live on the news. Did you know that recent research shows that moderate alcohol consumption has been shown to decrease the incidence of developing rheumatoid arthritis? Isn't that right, Ron?
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
Perfect, Jordan. Looks like you're having a lot of fun out there. So now that we're all on the same page, I'm going to say to the viewers at home, go grab yourself a drink.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So now that we've all learned something new, tell me, is it osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis that is considered wear and tear?
Osteoarthritis.
You're so clever. What is one way the arthritic patient can check their pain and symptoms before and after they participate in an exercise program?
The online HAQ.
Finally, what is the major way that a rheumatoid arthritic patient can increase their quality of life?
Exercise, silly.
And on that
note,
until next time,
Vancouver.
Keep it classy.